In this short video, I'm just going to show you a few things that will hopefully help you with the lab. Now, a couple of things I'm going to show you is the variables that are of interest. So obviously, if we look here, there's a lot of different variables in this study, and some of them are kind of similar. So for number 2, when it says to run a correlational analysis to see if there's an association between Ebola search volume index and the voter intention index. So if you look up here, we have 2 different Ebola search volume indexes. This one's the daily, and this one's the one that we want. So you are going to want this one. And so you'll have to be careful when you're going in. Sometimes I actually just count like, okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 variables in, just to help me, because sometimes the wording looks a little different when you get into the actual analyzing portion. The other one we're interested in is this voter intention index. So this one. There's a voter intention change index, which we'll look at later on, but for the main analysis that we're going to do is this voter intention index. And you'll come up here to analyze, come down here to correlate, go over to bivariate, and then you're going to click those variables over into this box. So you'll click on the one that's important. Say it's this one, and you'd click it over there like that. And I'm going to let you determine which ones of these that you need to have. And then once you click those over, Pearson's already clicked, and you'd click OK, and you'd get your results. The other thing I want to show you is for number 3, you're going to have to limit your variables. So there's different ways of doing this, but what seems to be the easiest is if we go up here to data, and then we go down to select cases, and we come over here. For me, I've found the easiest is to base on time or range. Okay, so when we come over here, the best way to do it is based on this range, okay? And so what it is asking for is that last week of September, which is going to start at case number 26, going through the first week of October, which is case 39, and I'll show you that in a minute. Then we just click OK. We come back to our data, and we can see here, if we count it down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we come down to the 7th day, and so we can see all the other variables are not being counted right now. So for this one, though, you're interested in, again, the voter intention index. But here we want to do the daily Ebola search volume because we have a shorter time frame. So we don't want to use that mean index. So that's important. Here you're going to use this daily Ebola search volume. And you'll rerun that correlation as you did previously. And then you're going to come back and make some scatter plots. And I'm not going to hold you to making them APA, I just want you to have some examples doing this. So the first scatter plot is for the month of September. So we have to go back here, change our data again. So we go to range. So we look here, September starts on the 3rd case, and it goes until the 32nd case. All right, so we're going to come up here to graphs. We're going to go chart builder, and this is what it should look like. Now I've been having some problems. Sometimes it seems like after I do one chart, I have to close out the data set and open it up. It shouldn't happen, but I'm having, I don't know if mine, SPSS is glitching. Hopefully connected to the VDI, it'll be a little bit better. So I'm going to go down here and I'm going to select scatter plot. And I'm going to select this one and I'm going to drag it up here. Now you're going to want, for all of your graphs, you're going to want the date of the month on your x-axis, and your y-axis is going to be your something happened to my x-axis here. And then you're going to click OK. And your first graph should look something like this, where you see this decrease, and then that last week you see an increase. And then it's going to ask you to isolate the cases for this last week in September, and then do the same thing for the whole month of October and that first week in October. So hopefully that will help you successfully navigate. You know how to select specific data sets, you know how to run the analysis, you know how to make your scatter plots, and the next thing will be writing it up.